Caitlin Clark returns to the Annika Pro-Am as featured guest. Belleair, Fla. Caitlin Clark will be back in a competitive environment Wednesday morning when she tees off in the Pro-Am at the Annika driven by Gainbridge at Pelican. Clark signed an endorsement deal with Gainbridge, the Zionsville and based company, during her senior season at the University of Iowa, before she was drafted by the Indiana Fever. Everything aligned perfectly for the Midwest native from West Des Moines, Iowa. Clark, however, was limited to just 13 games this past summer during her sophomore season in the WNBA due to a plethora of injuries. Ultimately, injuries to her right groin, and then left ankle cost her the second half of the season. She tried hard to return, but time ran out. Golf is a sport Clark has loved since she was young. She enjoys the mental, individual challenge it brings, a contrast to basketball's team dynamics. For one of the most competitive people you'll meet, it's another arena to channel that drive. That's what made this past year so difficult for Clark. It became a race against her own body, one she couldn't win. Clark is playing in the Pro-Am for the second consecutive year, once again serving as a major draw for the event. Her presence last year led to an increase in attendance of more than 1,200%. This year, Clark will tee off around 8:30 a.m. Golf Channel will provide live coverage from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m., and I'll have full coverage here and on social media. She'll play her first 9 holes with Nelly Korda, who won the event last year, has claimed 3 of the past 4 titles, and has never missed a cut here. Clark will then be paired with Lauren Goyen, a sponsor invite. I was really impressed with her game, Korda said last year after being paired in the Pro-Am. I thought she was very comfortable playing in front of everyone. We had such an amazing crowd. It's amazing to see how many people she draws into any sport. After that round, the two appeared to exchange numbers and autographs, and they've kept in touch since. This year, Clark will also have a pair of Fever teammates alongside her, Lexi Hull and Sophie Cunningham, serving as celebrity caddies. Expect more laughs than labor. They're there to have fun and keep things light. Soccer legend Brianna Scurry, a longtime Clark supporter, is also a celebrity caddy after speaking at the Women's Summit on Tuesday. NASCAR driver Carson Hocevar, another Gainbridge ambassador, rounds out the celebrity lineup. This week marks the penultimate event of the Alpha Tour season, with players competing for final spots in the 60-player field for next week's Team Group Tour Championship in Naples. FLA, the $3.25 million purse includes $487,500 for the winner. Pelican Golf Club, which opened in 1925, was designed by Donald Ross and Bo Welling. The par 72 course, 36-36, will play 6,616 yards this week. Clark's participation brings new attention to the tournament and to the game itself. She left a very good impression on a lot of people, and especially me, Annika Sorenstam. The Hall of Famer and tournament host said on Tuesday they were paired together for the second 9 last year. I was like, she's really cool. She's very down to earth. Wow, she loves this game. To see what she brought to this tournament, the people that came here, it was terrific. I'm just glad she's coming back. She really enjoys the game, and I think she has a lot to add to it. I'm glad she's going to be here. Another notable name in the field is Kai Trump, the 17-year-old granddaughter of former President Donald Trump. A senior in high school in Florida, she's committed to play golf at the University of Miami next season and has nearly 1.5 million YouTube subscribers. She also brings in a younger demographic, something that is incredibly valuable for the future health of sports, tour events, TV demographics. What Caitlin is doing for women's basketball is amazing, Trump told me on Tuesday. She's a great role model to many people out there. I'm very lucky that people also look up to me in that way in golf. I'm just trying to grow women's sports and just try to grow it as much as I possibly can. I knew something was different when I had to go through security and my backpack was checked more thoroughly than it ever has been at a sporting event. Then I later placed it on the ground to be sniffed by a dog before entering a press conference. Yes, Secret Service is clearly present. Cooler than normal temperatures greeted players early in the week, with highs in the upper 50s on Tuesday. Conditions are expected to warm up as the tournament begins. Sports unites people, Clark said before her round last year. That's what this feels like too. It's bringing people together where they can find joy in something. I think that's what's so beautiful about sports, and what I really love about it, and what I loved about it my whole life. Some of my best memories from being a kid or spending time with my family or friends have been around sports, and how it brings people together. Her health is improving, and she'll finally be able to feel the competitive juices flowing again on Wednesday, for the first time in almost 4 months. Clark is scheduled to meet with the media after her round this year, but I'm sure her attitude is the same entering year 2. "I'm not a professional golfer, so I think just having fun," Clark said. I'm just the average golfer. I'm going to hit some good. I'm going to hit some bad. It is what it is. Just going to try not to hit anyone standing outside of the ropes. But it'll be fun. I'm excited for it." For the tournament, Clark's presence means extra attention and likely record crowds. While most Pro-Am groups might attract a handful of spectators, Clark's gallery stretched into the hundreds, if not more than 1,000, last year. "Last year with Caitlin, the crowd for the Pro-Am was unbelievable," said Dan Doyle, owner of Pelican Golf Club. "Kind of took a few people by surprise. Have a feeling tomorrow's Pro-Am will be overwhelming as well."